We're gonna look at Raid starring Ajay Devgn, Ileana D'Cruz, and Rajkumar Gupta.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I felt you going for the other Rajkumar.
I was gonna say, yeah, just natural. My natural instinct was to say yes. Gupta. Hello people, I am Jaby Koay, joined by Achara KIRK.
Hi.
We're gonna look at Raid starring Ajay Devgn, Ileana D'Cruz, and Rajkumar Gupta. This comes out March 16th, so mark your calendars if you like the trailer and let us know what you think of it. This has 8.3 million views. It has 157,750 upvotes. That's a lot of upvotes. Clearly people are enjoying this, and hopefully we do as well.
रामेश्वर सिंह के नाम पे वारंट है। गेट खोलो।
अंदर देख रहे हो?
बाहर देख रहे हो? इस देश की गरीबी का कारण गरीब नहीं, उनसे लूटने वाले तुम जैसे बेईमान अमीर हैं। तरह से अवेयर इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बाद रेड्स डालनी होगी। डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ टैक्स की चोरी बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगा।
सोडे की बोतल है, ताजा खुला है, थोड़ा तो सोर रहेगा।
7 साल में 49 बार ट्रांसफर हुआ है। जब तक मेरा 50वीं बार ट्रांसफर नहीं हो जाता, इस शोर की आदत डाल दीजिए।
हर वक्त हंसी मजाक करती हूँ, उसका ये मतलब नहीं कि मुझे तुम्हारी ईमानदारी से डरने लगता है।
हमें तुम जानते हो ना किसके ऊपर हाथ डालने जा रहे हो? अगर कुछ नहीं मिला तो सबसे पहले जो चीज तोड़ेगा वो होगा कानून।
मैं किससे नहीं डरता, किसी का भी दरवाजा खटखटाने की हिम्मत रखता हूँ।
इस घर में कोई सरकारी अफसर मच्छर मारने नहीं आ सकता, तुम रेड मारने आए। खाली हाथ जाओगे।
मैं सिर्फ ससुराल से ही शादी वाले दिन खाली हाथ लौटा था, वरना जिसके घर सुबह सुबह पहुंचा हूँ कुछ ना कुछ निकाल कर ही लाया। आप सबको रूल समझा देता हूँ। आप किसी से फोन पे बात नहीं कर सकते। रेड के दौरान आप घर से बाहर नहीं जा सकते, ना ही कोई बाहर से अंदर आ सकता है।
Wow.
क्योंकि छोटी मोटी रेड में तो मेरे साथ खवरने लगते हैं। खतरा उठाओगे और ऐसे ही हमेशा बीवी की जान निकालते रहोगे।
इंडिया के ऑफिसर्स का नहीं, उनकी बीवियों का बहादुर होना जरूरी है।
सब चेक किए सर, कुछ नहीं मिला।
कुछ नहीं सर।
सर आपको शायद किसी ने गलत टिप दी।
अंदर तो आ गए, बाहर कैसे जाओगे?
कौन रोकेगा मुझे?
राजा जी की फौज।
What?
Oh my god.
What was that?
कुछ नहीं निकल रहा है, खाली पसीना निकल रहा है।
निकलेगा, पूरे 420 करोड़ रुपए निकलेगा।
Oh, Rajkumar Gupta was the director. My bad. Okay. So, Ajay Devgn always looks cool. I mean, that goes without saying. I don't actually have to say that part.
You just did.
Yeah, but like he just always has that kind of essence about him. The very calm, cool, collected dude with the shades. He's like, look, bitch. You're not gonna get past me.
I'm gonna find everything.
This is an interesting story. It's based on a true story, apparently, right? I'm gonna read the description on the YouTube real quick. Set in the 80s, Raid is based on one of the most high-profile raids the country has ever known and is India's first film on income tax raids. A fearless income tax officer, Amay Patne, carries out a non-stop raid at the mansion of Tuji, the most powerful man in Lucknow. The premise alone is very interesting. Then you add on top of that this element of this guy's like the top-level gangster, so to speak. The entire city, basically, around is coming after the officers inside his domicile, his mansion. Yeah, domicile. Is that even the right word?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It's his domicile, but
Yeah.
he lives in a mansion.
Yeah, exactly. They're there to get him.
Yes.
And so he is literally against the world in his mission to get this guy.
Yeah, it's super dangerous. I mean, gangsters are not ones to be messed with generally. Even if you are an officer of the law, that doesn't always mean that you're gonna be safe.
It's just interesting. It's like they're both very steadfast in what they want to do, right?
Yeah.
Like he is determined to get this guy. and that guy is determined not to be got.
Well, the guy who played the head gangster guy, he was just so believable. Just even his physicality, because
Right,
he's
he
just
just
so
could not
he's
give a
just so
shit.
big
Yeah.
and like he doesn't care and he just exudes power.
Right.
It's like, what are you gonna do to me? You're not gonna find anything. And it's just like these two juggernauts against each other.
Right,
just
like
clashing.
Superman and Doomsday. I really like the opening of the trailer where he goes, take a look right here. And he's like, take a look right here, mother F-bomb. Like, you see all that?
बाहर देख रहे हो?
I like that intro as well, where that's the first time you see Ajay Devgn's face. Hello.
That's a good way to intro him.
Yeah, it's awesome.
How do you feel about the love story aspect that's being introduced in the trailer? He's like, you know, it's not the cops who have to be brave, it's the police officers' wives.
That's very true. Anytime that you have a partner who does a dangerous job, then you do have to be a very brave person because anything could happen to them.
It's a very true to life line because
Yeah.
he's in the field, so he knows exactly what he's up against. As the woman who belongs to this guy, like, she has no idea. She's completely oblivious. He goes out and she just has to hope he
Yeah.
comes back home at the end of the day.
Exactly. And I think at one point towards the end of the trailer, she's got a bandage on her head. So something must have happened to her. And that's my fear. Like if I was him, I would be scared that, you know, gangster dude would go after my family. That's always a big fear.
It also feels like the film, and I've seen this in a lot of Indian films, but I appreciate them doing it here. It feels very real the way that they are portraying the police station. It's got like kind of this grimy, dirty environment. It's not prestigious whatsoever. It feels like it's kind of barely holding together. Piles of files everywhere. It's rough around the edges, and I like that about it. There's a lot of interesting long shots in the trailer. If you look at each shot that's here, if it's not like a medium, it's often these interesting wide or long angles. Even right at the beginning when he says, look at my army, and it's a wide shot of all of them, and they're perfectly organized to create this kind of depth perception. It's like this 3D. And then when Ajay Devgn's coming through the door, it's a low, wide shot as the doors are opening up. There's a lot of interesting wide angles throughout this trailer. This director loves his wide angle shots, and he loves to craft those wide angle shots. Each of those is like a painting in a way. The rule of thirds is really thought out, like how he wants the subject in the frame and whatnot. It's really pretty. This director clearly crafts his films. Like there's painstaking efforts to make sure it looks exactly how he envisions it in his head. Look at that shot. Okay, that is a perfect shot. That's perfectly crafted. Look how that, whatever that pillar perfectly hits, like, not the top of the frame, but near the top of the frame with the sun right behind it, looking straight into the camera. You see the partial silhouette of the people walking across. This director is cool. Like, I like him so far. This is just like very nicely crafted cinematography. I mean, it's the director and the cinematographer working hand in hand, right? I would just love to hang out with this director or cinematographer and watch them take photos of things and just see what they do. Because it just looks pretty. I love when directors take the time to really craft a beautiful picture like that. Even the blocking of the actors, like the main villain is just lounging on the chair. He just does not care at all. This is not typical of what you see in films. When do you ever see the bad guy like this? Where he's literally just laying. He's so not threatened whatsoever. He's just laying there. But then you see the shot of all those people running. Again, this crazy wide angle shot of all the army swarm just flying in there. Like Zurg, man, just coming in. This is scary.
Who would have thought a movie about an income tax raid and that it would look this exciting?
I mean, the name is very apt. He's trying to raid the premises, and they're about to raid his ass. So they're coming for him. I'm very curious to see if he's able to come out of this alive. I haven't read, like, the actual backstory, the true story behind this. I'm not going to. You guys, please do not ruin it in the comments. Let us find out on March 16th. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please let us know in the comments below how you felt about this trailer, both the good and the bad. I want to hear all of your thoughts on this trailer. Be sure to check out Achara KIRK on the social media. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. She's got content now, 2 videos, you know.
More coming.
More coming very soon. And with your support, she will make a 3rd. So please subscribe to this channel as well if you have not already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I am Jaby Koay. This is
Achara KIRK.
Peace out.